What's cracking, everybody? Jay here, Will's VG Addiction. Merry Christmas. It is Christmas here in Japan. What's today? Tuesday night. You can probably see in the backdrop over there I've got a bunch of stuff. Let me get my stupid mug out of the way. Got a bunch of shit in the background. It just looks like all kinds of hell in here. I'm gonna be leaving Japan, moving back to the States in like a month or so, and I got movers coming in about 2 or 3 weeks. So I've been trying to pre-pack everything, wrap all my console boxes and consoles, because I've gone that route before where I had people come in and move my shit and just fuck everything up. So that is quite the daunting task. As you can see, all this other crap in the background. We got stuff on this shelf that has been fixed, just needs cleaning, and then stuff on this shelf that needs some sort of repair. So all that stuff is gonna have to get pre-packed. I don't know. I shouldn't be fucking around right now. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do that. I go back to work Friday. I've been off for the last 2 weeks, hence the beard, but I go back to work on Friday, and then I got like 2 days off in the entire month of January. And I've got so much stuff to get done during that month. I should not be screwing around right now, but I am. Just kind of bored, so got a little bit of a headache and just trying to relax a little bit. And I got to messing around with this here orange GameCube controller that I had sitting around for like 6 to 8 months, something like that. The stick was just moving in one direction or the other on its own. Super easy fix, but when I was fixing this, I noticed that the little micro switch here is the exact same one that is required on a GBA SP, and I've had this for, I don't know, like a month and a half, 2 months, something like that, just sitting around. I paid like $5 for this thing, but one of the shoulder buttons didn't work. So I tried removing the shoulder button, and I will go ahead and turn off the autofocus so I can actually show you guys. So while I was fixing that other GameCube controller, I noticed that the micro switch here appears to be the exact same micro switch on the Z button for the GameCube controller, and this is just one I've had lying around for parts. I've already removed one of the thumbsticks from it. So today I will be transplanting this micro switch here onto this GBA SP board and see if it works. So I mean, I repair a lot of shit. As you can see back there, all that stuff was bought non-working or with some sort of issue, and I've been able to fix it one way or another. But I am certainly not an authority on repairs. In fact, I consider myself a hack. I have no electrical engineering background of any sort. I would certainly not recommend that you take any sort of repair advice from me. I'm just showing you what I do to fix things, and if it works for you too, all right. If not, that's cool too. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Alrighty, I am not used to doing any sort of repair video, so forgive me if it looks like shit or if I'm skipping steps and you guys don't understand what I'm doing. I'll try to do better next time, but what I'm doing right now is I'm going to add a little bit of flux on there to make desoldering this a little easier, and just pre-warm everything with a little hot air. Melt that shit up a little bit. I'm going to attempt to use my solder sucking gun. If not, I'll just go ahead and get some wick, but I think this might be faster. Solder is not coming up, so I'm going to add some leaded solder on there, and hopefully the rest of this crap will come up a little easier. I don't care if that's bridged or not, it's all coming up anyway. So add a little bit more flux, just a little bit, just a little. Oh, that's better. That's definitely better. All right, let's see if that worked. It's looser. It's coming. Fuck me, this is taking forever. So normally I wouldn't suggest wiggling too much because you might rip the solder pads if these aren't properly loosened, but I really don't care about this board, so I'm going to wiggle the shit out of this and get it out. There we go. This is about as far as it's going to zoom in with this lens, so sorry if you can't really see what I'm doing. So I bent these pins back into shape just a little bit so that they'll fit through these holes. And here we go. Shit. It seems like these pins are just curved enough to where I cannot quite get them into the holes. So try to bend them shits out just a little bit. Just gonna straighten these legs a little bit before I try to get them in the holes because they're curved. You don't seem to want to fit. So. Don't have my glasses on, so I can't really even see what the fuck I'm doing. It's terrible. Worst fucking repair video ever. And my shaky hands ain't helping either. So that looks about right. We'll go ahead and solder that in there and make sure that it actually works. Alright, so we've got this thing temporarily put together. I don't have all the screws in there. I don't even have the right screws in there. I don't think it's necessary to go through the tear down and reassembly of this thing. I mean, there's nothing special or unique about taking it apart or putting it back together again. Really, the only way you learn that is to do it. And again, there's nothing special about it, so it's kind of pointless, and it just draws out the video even more by doing that. Alright, so we're going to test this with Super Mario Land, and the way that you will know that this works is... Oh, geez. Stuff is already falling off. I will push the left trigger and the screen will expand, and I'll push the right trigger and it will shrink again. So let's try it out. Oh snap, it works. So there you go. If you want to fix the shoulder buttons on a GBA SP, go ahead and salvage the parts from a shitty GameCube controller or vice versa, and I'm happy. Thanks for watching.